Look at the elephant. It just seems like everything is moving towards, animals and nature and kind of being one with the universe. Kind of really love it. I love that handbag. I think that's just so cool. I don't know if this is in my price range or not. I just love it. Look at that. Wonderful to come talk to you today. I hope you're having a wonderful day or night. You know what? It's been a year since I started using Rosehip Seed Oil, and I thought after a year I wanted to give you a full update on the results that I've had, some tips that I have for you if you're using Rosehip Seed Oil, and just an overall check-in on how everything is going with my skincare. My number one video that I have is the video that I did on Rosehip Seed Oil and why you have to have it. And I talked about how for a couple years I had heard that the very famous models in Paris were using Rosehip Seed Oil, and when they ran out of it they cried. And also Kate Middleton in England was a huge proponent of Rosehip Seed Oil and totally credited her glowing complexion to Rosehip Seed Oil. So all these amazing testimonials were coming in about how Rosehip Seed Oil was helping with glowing and scarring and just overall just positive reviews. So a year ago, finally, I made the leap and I stopped using Retin-A and I started using Rosehip Seed Oil, and I never really looked back. So after a year of using my Rosehip Seed Oil, I think the results have been pretty astounding. The texture of my skin has completely changed. I used to have like a little line road map of my skin, and now it's like I turned back the clock like 7 years. So I'm so happy with the results of the texture. Number two is the tone. The tone of my skin has changed because Rosehip Seed Oil increases your circulation. My cheeks look naturally pink. I don't have a gray tone to my face. I look alive. Number three, it's amazing, but Rosehip Seed Oil helps you with scarring. So if you've had any problems with acne in your past, or if you're currently having trouble with acne, Rosehip Seed Oil is the most amazing thing to use. I mean, I almost cry sometimes when I look in the mirror because I had this scarring right in this area, these two areas here, and the scarring is at least 50% diminished, and I just never thought that anything that I could use would help that, short of, having a procedure done. So that is very, very rewarding, and it helps my confidence. Another result that I have had that I was absolutely not expecting was that my lids seem to have come up a little bit, and I think that is because Rosehip Seed Oil is a tretinoid. It acts like Retin-A, and so that means your skin turnover, your cell turnover is accelerated. You are sloughing off a lot of dead skin, and when you're sloughing off that dead skin, it's allowing your lids not to droop so much. So that was an amazing surprise extra bonus. So the rosehip seed oil that I use is from a company called Casio. It seems to be getting a little bit harder and harder for me to purchase rosehip seed oil in person. It is always sold out or not on the shelves anymore, so I do have to order it from the website. But I use a cocktail of my rosehip seed oil, my argan oil, and my almond oil. So I use that at night, but the very first thing that I use is my rosehip seed oil at night. And I do that because rosehip seed oil acts as a Trojan horse for all the other products that you're going to use. So let's say you have a lovely serum that you love to use on your face, or you're using Retin-A. If you put the rosehip seed on your face first, it acts as a Trojan horse. So the product that you put on over that, the rosehip seed oil helps carry it to a deeper level of your skin. So it penetrates deeper and it's more efficient. Don't be fooled by other companies that are telling you that their oil is 10 times more powerful than rosehip seed oil, because I have researched a couple of those companies, and you know, the tree that they say their oil is coming from doesn't even exist. So make sure that your rosehip seed oil is cold pressed, and make sure when you buy it, you don't have to buy it from Casio, but make sure that the company that you buy it from, look at the reviews and look at the amount of stars that it gets before you buy it. Make sure that you keep it in the refrigerator. It's so important that it is kept cold, because it's only good for 90 days. It's a lot like our vitamin C. You can always tell when you have a dead bottle of rosehip seed oil because it stops having any kind of odor, and you put it on your face and it's kind of flat feeling. There is, for we women who use rosehip seed oil, it's kind of a little club we're in, because when we use it at night and in the morning and we pat it in, and make sure you don't rub it in, that you pat it in. But when you use it, there is a sense, you know, when you smell it and you feel it on your face, you have this sense of well-being, that you're doing something really wonderful and healthy for your skin. So, yeah, make sure that you keep it in the refrigerator. Make sure that you pat it on your skin, and make sure that it is cold pressed. When I used Retin-A, it cost me $100. My rosehip seed oil runs me right around $10. So, and I buy it, I want to say I buy it about 4 times a year, so it's about $40 a year for my rosehip seed oil, so that's pretty good.
The whole town is all about summer, and we have enough wine to last us until morning light. Yes, it might be true, I'm a little bit out of my mind. Let it sweep us off our feet without a fight.
I think your emotional reaction to my video last week, I found that to be very touching and very interesting. Some of you thought I was sad and depressed, and others thought it was a slice of life, and that it was real, and that I was coming into my own, writing a letter to my mother. You know, all I can say is that, you know, I'm just I'm an older woman who lives with her dog and who's single, and this channel is just a slice of my life. And sometimes it is happy, and sometimes, you know, perhaps it might be a little bit sad. It is what it is, and it was very good for me to write that letter to my mom. I was so amazed at how many of you out there have lost your mom. So I did shed a tear or two when I read your comments, and I also was very, very comforted, because, you know, we're all in this boat together. And so many of you said, you know, my mom passed away a few years ago, but I'm going to sit down and write her a letter. And that just warmed my heart to no end. So thank you. Thank you for giving me that gift. So I was just thinking, if you want a good read, just go back to my video last week and read the comments, because they truly are astoundingly beautiful. And I love you, and I thank you for them. So it was very exciting for me last week to have the little giveaway, so I'm looking forward to that. and I will draw the names for that in just a few minutes. I also wanted to tell you, when I hit 5,000 subscribers, I am going to have a giveaway for you all, and it's going to be some personal items that I have picked out for you to have, to show you my love and appreciation for you. And I think I'm also going to do a question and answer. Would you like that? Well, anyway, so I look forward to that giveaway. I have been, kind of collecting some items now, and I want to have a couple winners, and I want it to be something a little bit special that you might like. A couple winners for the giveaway from last week. That fantastic cleanser. All right. Randomly pick winner. Who we got here? Okay, Linda Flip. My favorite book is the Bible. Oh, Linda, congratulations. Good luck, everybody. Oh, congratulations, Cindy. I know in your original comment you told me what your favorite book was, so I am so happy for you. I remember very clearly when I was new to YouTube and I had 58 subscribers, and I really, didn't exactly know what I was doing or if I should continue to do it. But I wanted to tell you about a woman that I have met in the last month, and she has about 58 subscribers, and she is the most beautiful, lovely woman you could ever imagine. I think Bella is from England, but she has such a beautiful, honest, truthful way to her, and she is so rich with knowledge and wisdom, and she does a lot of beautiful makeup tutorials, and she's on a budget, and she sees a lot of things on YouTube that she can't afford, and I feel the same way. But it doesn't matter whether you have a lot of money or not. There are little twists and turns and tips and tricks that we use to look our best, even if we hardly have any money at all. And that's kind of the idea of her channel is to sort of make us all feel good, no matter what. And she does that very effectively. And I think the most exciting thing about Bella is if she's this down to earth and so important right now in her very early stages, and how women grow when they're on YouTube. They really come into their own. I can't wait to see Bella do that. I find her enchanting, and I just wanted to make sure that you knew that she existed. So I'm going to leave a link to her channel below, and if you go over there and give her a listen, please tell her hi from Littlepoet, okay? Okay. So thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I loved every single minute of it. So have a wonderful week and do a lot of great things. And when you're done with your wonderful week, you come back and see me in Cooper, okay? Okay.